all those that this is Radio Row. This is where we're gonna have all the different TV stations and all that good stuff hanging out here. But I think they cracked 4,000. What they think is gonna come here. But anyway, we're here at Netroots Nation. I completed 10,000 steps in less than a couple hours. So we've been really humping it right now, if you will. Anyway, I promised that I was going to give a check-in here live. I thought I was going to be doing it with the entire computer system, but I can't get internet to set up here yet. And when that occurs, I'll be back. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I haven't even gotten a chance to look at all the news as far as doing all the setup is concerned. But I can tell you one thing: the people that are here, both the activists that I see setting their stations up and doing all this sort of work, they are excited and they are resolved. So rest assured that things are going to change. We say that every time and we get the change in. But what happens is we have a tendency when we get that slight change to kind of go asleep a little bit. I think we're going to stop that this time around because of the damage this new Führer has done to America. So I have very big expectations of what I think is going to be resulting out of this session of Netroots Nation. For those of you who don't know what Netroots Nation is, hey, David Levitt. Uh, I met David Levitt at a Netroot Nations, wow, probably 10 years ago or so. We had a great time. How you doing, David? Great to see you here. Ben Sanford, welcome aboard. Susan Howard, Rich KJ, how you doing? Lorraine Vidal, Bill Brandister, Laurie Snyder. I'm doing all of this from the phone. It's amazing. Um, let's see. Beth Andrews, Michelle Attaway, Dan Frostino, Chuck Matt Lyer. Or how do you say that? Chuck Mel Beer. My eyes are deceiving me, but no longer. Anyway, I didn't prepare anything for today because, like I said, we were here putting all the systems together. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Uh, that was some tape to tape down some of the internet wire. I mean, the networking wires that we got here. Anyway, I just want to let you know later on I'm going to go get some taping inside of the big hall where all the displays are. People are setting up right now. I'll bring that to you. I'll also bring you some of the interviews. I'll try to go ahead and bring some of them live if we're able to do so. I'm pretty sure we'll get all of this ironed out because it starts first thing tomorrow at 8 in the morning, the entire show. So we'll have quite a bit to talk about then. Anyway, anybody has anything to tell me before I kind of do a little soliloquy and then check out of here. Little soliloquy and then that's how I go. Little soliloquy and then check out of here. Uh, anyway, uh, let me just say that I as soon as I got here, one of the women from California came to me and she came rushing and she said, "I have somebody that you have to interview. This person is about to turn California 40, I think it's 40 something, from red to blue." And she said, "We have it." In other words, and by the way, I'm not only hearing this from people in California, I'm not only hearing this from people here, everybody's worried about what's going on here in Texas, right? I am not so, I am not so worried because as they're talking about carving out these five Republican seats, the dirty little secret is the following: to carve out more Republican seats, that means you have to make a few more Republican seats vulnerable because you know th- uh, gerrymandering has a maximum, and that is just the reality that Texas is not an 80-20 state for Republicans. Texas is at best a 45-55 state And I don't even think it is that big. I think the biggest part of that is that people don't vote. I actually think Texas is a blue state that simply don't vote. Uh, doesn't vote. I guess is grammatically correct. But these guys are starting to get cute. And I think this has the ability to come back and burn them. And to put it bluntly, we have the ability to make this burn them. Because again, it makes certain Republican districts now easier to win. A few days ago, we interviewed one of our representatives here who serves in the state legislature, and he's in New York. Actually, he's in Chicago right now, running away from Texas because our Congress people are running away from Texas, and his district was a plus 10. 2018, who remember, was such a bad year. Was such a bad year. Remember what happened. Remember at that point what happened. It turned out that he won. That we won a whole lot of seats we weren't supposed to win in 2018. Same is likely going to happen in 2026. But that only happens if we do our job. And a lot of what we're doing out here is that as well, doing our job, making sure that we are actually engaging the folks to be engaged in this. Remember Governor Ann Richards, David Levitt? Of course I remember Governor Ann Richards. Yeah. Hey, David, how have you been? I think you were in California, right? And where did we meet? I think we met, I'm trying to remember what state we met at which Netroots. I remember going, I want to say we met in Maryland at um, I think that's where we met. I think it was the Netroots in Maryland during the Occupy times. That would have been 2010, 2011, as I recall. Or maybe, yeah, 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Anyway, Hirut, Kidan, Miriam, how you doing? Great to see you here. And Peggy Fokima. Did I say that right? If I said it wrong, forgive me. By the way, I am, I'm fall down, drop tired. I'm in fall down, drop tired. I'm probably at over 20,000 steps right now on my stepper, but you know how that goes. Anyway, let's see if I have any comments from anybody. And look, doing this on a cell phone is kind of difficult. So I don't see any comments from anybody yet, but we're here. If the people come and get the internet taken care of in time, I'll probably come on an odd hour with actually something sensible to talk about. But you know how I am. If I say I'm going to be on, I come on. And since I told you guys that's going to come at 3 o'clock, same time, well, not same place, but same time, I figured I better hold up to that. Just as a matter of, let's see if I can flip the camera just so you can see what I'm doing so far. I'm still setting up. I just wanted to get enough internet that I could talk to you guys, and of course the internet didn't come up. That entire row all the way down would be filled with radio equipment and all of that coming down. Actually, you know what? Let me give you a little tour. Now that I know the other camera works, people are setting up. No, they didn't close it. Let me go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and do a little tour. We'll do the little tour here. All right. Damn, I'm tired. Okay. It's People are just starting to build out their stuff now, as you can see. It's a pretty big area. I know all of you know what Actions Network is. And Now I'm gonna give you tomorrow. See what it looks like. Easy. It was Minnesota. That's right. It was Minnesota. You're right about that. It was Minnesota. And by the way, all the breakouts and so forth will be way up there. There's quite a lot of out there as well. Anyhow, I gotta stay at the station and wait for folks to come and do the get the internet set up. So anyhow, I just wanted to say a little hi, and I'll be back a little later. Al Franken at yeah, that's right. I was with Al Franken then. In fact, I interviewed Al Franken, and we also have you with Al. I think I have pictures, David, with you and Al Franken. I think. Got to go back to those old. What year was Minnesota? That was a beautiful convention. I remember that. David, that you got a good memory, buddy. Anyway, that's my. I'm still getting all my stuff on the walls set up. You'll see the whole thing tomorrow. And see, I'm still putting it together. Still putting it together. And that's my yearly friend from Netroots Nation Radio. And she is so busy getting her little station. No, you are busy. I know you're early, right in from New York, very early. At least at least you got your at least you got your banner up, and it's sticking this year. And this year it's actually gonna stick, right?
Yeah. Yep. And fun fact, I am distantly related to Al Franken and Bernie Sanders.
Well, I love those two
My
guys.
cousin Bernie.
That I love that guy. Sit now.
See you later.
Yeah. Okay, guys, this is the director of communications and the works.
No. Mary's the director of comms. I'm the support team.
You're the support. Okay. Well, you know what? We are the one.
Just the radio row wrangler. It's wrangler. It's fine.
There you go. Anyway, guys, we'll talk later.
The other wrangler.
Take care.
The other wrangler. How are you doing?